Hello, hello, everyone. Are we talking about fish? Fish? Edible fish? Hello, hello, hello. This is your Hellhound boss, Saerin. Oh, Comrade Say! This is Comrade Saerin. Welcome in, everyone. Hello, Raspberry XG, Fungus Immortal, Dree, Regulus's mustache, long time no see, yes. Hello, hello, Cage, Dano, Comrade. I'm doing a salute. Hello, 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 hello. Mwah! Thank you so much for the
what?
4 months, Chu. Hello, Kimisad. Say. Is that how I'm supposed to pronounce it? maybe I'm not Russian after all. Hello, hello, lovely to see you. Happy to serve for 4 months now. That's right, soldier. Comrade Chu. Hello, hello, Alexander. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I'm definitely not late. I'm not late. I was wondering whether to say this in the waiting room, but I was pondering. I want to type, I'm not late, I'm just naked. But then I thought maybe that would be inappropriate. As usual, I rushed on over to my bob setup, but a little different than last time is that I didn't have my pants on because I went to the local bar with some GA colleagues, but from Ohio, and the waitress actually spilled the entire drink onto my legs. I think she was hitting on me. She wanted me to take my pants off. Yeah, so that was exciting. It was a spicy margarita, so now I have pepper flakes on my thighs, and the fresh smell of margaritas, I suppose. Nice. Yes, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. You know, the most shocking part, though, and maybe it's just because she was shy, is that after she spilled it on my lap, she just said, "Oh no, it slipped out of my fingers. I can't believe that happened. Oh God, did that get on you?" And I'm like, yes, yes, my whole lap. And she's like, "Oh geez, let me get you some napkins." And she proceeded to hand me 3 napkins. I'm like, "Girl, you think 3 napkins is gonna do it, huh?" And then she just walked away, never to return. I don't know. Is this the new move? I'm confused. Many mixed signals. And in the end, my whole table still tipped them. Technically, it wasn't her table. She was just serving the drinks. And our actual waitress didn't know about the little flirtatious incident that occurred. So I didn't think I should punish my waitress for the questionable risk take of the drink deliverer. She wants you to think about her, boss. I'm thinking about her all right with my sticky thighs. Every move I make, I'm thinking about her. She was blonde. With luscious curls in her hair. Yes, 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 yes. You're gonna need to do back-to-back reverse streams. Villa character story ends in 6 days. I can't believe it. Why would they do this to me? She was low-key flirting. Honestly, high-key flirting. I was only shocked that she didn't touch my thighs. Like, what's up with that? She didn't help me clean up at all. Maybe she's like the anime nerdy type where she bumps into you with toast in her mouth and then just leaves. I suppose. Maybe I should visit her again. This is a classic same conversation. No, I wouldn't say so. I've never had a lovely lady spill a whole drink in my lap before. Ladies have fallen into my lap, but they have not spilled drinks in my lap. And the thing is that the place she spilled drinks on me is an hour away from my typical home setup. So I did have to go onto public transportation like this. Very exciting. Very lovely. I'm surprised she didn't clean it up herself. Me too! I was waiting for it! I was like, wait, oh my gosh, is it gonna be that kind of moment? But it wasn't. A lady made you wet. Don't be so crude, Jaded Scientist. It was a moment of love, not lust. Hey people, what is up? What is up, Ghost? Yeah, villain character is a must play since it's literally the epilogue of the event story. What? Why would they do this to me? Why would they do this? Why would they do this? This isn't a manga. Also, I like sitting with my legs crossed when I'm streaming. So it's just margarita. Just margarita burn. Anyways, yes. Perfect segue, people. Oh, you know what else makes my heart burn? Reverse 1999. Yes. Reverse 1999. If you saw, we did just post our reaction to the Reverse 1999 trailer for this patch yesterday. So I do have a little idea of what's going to happen and the lovely characters. Mermaid? But not much else, not much else. They say it's a peaceful town that we're entering, so of course I'm coming in with high anticipations for Hot Cocoa. Say wouldn't be streaming if that happened. She would have been taken home by that waitress. That's right. Say I'm still waiting for our DNA test ancestry tree stream. What would that entail exactly? Would I ask everyone to spit in a tube for me? It's funny that boss was simping on Eternity skin, but I can't believe this. It's just such a cruel world. Already with the Kala skin, I was as the kids say, tweaking. I was tweaking. I don't know what that means exactly, but I assume it's like twitching, but cooler, a cool twitch. But this eternity skin, it suits her so well. It suits her so perfectly. Like, she's so bougie and has that fur color and the blue. Guys, why would they do this to me? Is the free one the Oliver one? Is the free one the Oliver one? Also, what happened to Med Pocket's puppies? They got rid of his puppies. Skin immaculate, but puppies? Where? Where are the puppies at? But before we get started in playing, we did announce earlier this week that we are going to be having our 1-year streaming anniversary celebration on August 31st, our typical time, 8 p.m. EST, 5 p.m. PST. And as part of that, we're taking in any nominations from all of you. We have a form that we shared in our community tab, where during the event we'll be sharing clips of favorite moments from the past year as well as chat nominations. So if you'd like to be a part of the stream, please make sure to fill out the form. Fill out the form. This is mandatory. I shouldn't be asking nicely. I should be firm and have conviction. As your boss here. The form is mandatory. Mandatory forms, everyone. Mandatory forms. I know. Exciting. We love to see it. How do I pin a comment? How do I forget each time I'm here? Honestly insane that boss got 5K in a single year. I can't believe it too. It's amazing. 1 year Annie form. Boop. Pin it. Pin it. Pin. Perfect. But I don't want to. Do you still want your toes though, huh? Do you still want AC on while you're lurking in my walls? And all right, everyone, if you'd like to be a part of the 1-year Annie, please make sure to fill out the form. You don't have to fill out all of it, but just whatever you're interested in. Yes. All right, are we ready now? Are we ready? Everyone seated? Let's head on over, shall we? Let's go. There. Ah! And they hit me right here with this. I can't believe this. Why are they like this? Why would they? Oh my god, her gloves has holes in them. Okay. Anyways, oh my god, and she has her antidote. Is her antidote any good, everyone? Is her antidote any good? Yes? Okay. Oh, it's good, all right. I'm just picturing you saying it like that, Alex. Real good. We can't hear the game, I think. Oh my gosh, you're so right. Thank you for pointing that out. It was stuck on the Minecraft settings. Let me know when we get started how all the volume and everything is. But let's get started, shall we? Farewell. Rayashki. I released the reaction to this, but every time whenever I see it again, I'm still shook. Also, I thought August was a girl.
Something is wrong with this town. Rayashki is a town on an island.
Rayashki.
Peaceful and free from strife.
Do you pronounce his name August?
For decades,
How else would you pronounce it when there's a V in there? Like Avgus? Like, what is that? I thought it was one of those things where in like certain languages they spell things differently, but you still pronounce it in a certain way, so I just assumed it was August. Avgust. Avgust. Oh! Avgust? Avgust. Avgust. The V is in there. Avgust. I'll try my best. Fish! Also, if they kill all these other little children, I'm going to be upset, okay? We know how Reverse likes killing children.
I drafted the town's ley energy map. Here, we might find new resources.
Avocado.
This is amazing. Are new rocks growing out of the dirt?
Another word they can't pronounce. Let's go. There's no way you guys didn't pronounce it as August when you first saw it. Ah, girly.
To protect our dreams
She's so cool.
and unite our people. For our land, for our future. Comrades,
Comrades.
we march.
Ah. Ah. The friend from afar. Ooh, the music. Okay. Ooh. The vibes are kind of crazy. Even in the trailer with the accordion, the whistling, it gives you kind of like that wintry, barren feeling. And that sentimental atmosphere. Very interesting. And the guitar in the back. Oh. I had the flower girl and the character. So you have everything. Part 1. Welcoming ceremony. Let's go. Are they like gonna like just dunk us in the ocean as the welcoming ceremony? Or is that something that's specific to the island?
I once
Ooh.
traveled to a small town called Rayashki.
Oh, this voice. Isn't this? Isn't this the voice of? Burden's mommy.
It was located high up within the Arctic Circle,
That's Maria.
and it was frigid cold all year long.
Oh my gosh, we already see Avgust. Yeah, the secret.
After my visit there, I traveled to many more places, from Zealand to the Balkan
Oh, and the
Peninsula.
protractors here.
My journey went on.
I'm just
and
so
on.
excited about the protractors.
But above all other places, I kept finding my thoughts returning to that little town, to its incandescent lights glowing in the long dark of the polar night, to the shared dream of the people there.
Her voice is so nice, but I still believe that Besmer may or may not be evil. Rin, please. The dunking of new guests is a time-honored tradition.
I got this picture book from Rayashki. It is a children's book, a thin one at
Hello,
that.
Water Moons. Welcome in, welcome
But
in.
the story inside has the power to warm a frigid heart. Once opened, wells of bright
What does this say,
primary
people? What
colours
does this
run
say?
into one another and flow up onto my palm. I found myself returning to it during stormy days when I was stuck at home.
I think that's a sextant, not a protractor. What are you saying? What is a sextant? Why would a sextant be on an office desk? That doesn't seem appropriate. So Chico, hello. Sunflowers during winter. Sextant is used for finding locations on the world. Oh, like a compass? Ooh. Farewell, Rayashki, the friend from afar.
This is a story about honest and ordinary people.
Okay. Is that maybe the sextant model required to get to appear on? Oh, you're right, actually. That's interesting. Oh, I hate picture books in this game. It gives me trauma.
Circle. Their arms go back and forth.
Okay.
Vila and the swans have
Okay.
done this dance almost 20 times.
The swan dance.
Swan Lake is the best ballet ever. I remembered Mr. Afghani once said so. He also said the tortoises would come to watch the show. But why would tortoises want to watch Swan Lake? Vila says she doesn't like the tortoises. She
Oh,
likes
this voice is
knowledge.
so cute.
I don't know much about knowledge,
Oh my
but
god.
I think Miss Vila's always right. Only between you and me, Vila smells like seaweed and coral,
Oh,
but those are happy smells to me.
they have a good
I
sniffer.
think she must be the princess of the ocean. But she tells us she
I can't
is
believe
not
this kid
special,
is doxing
and
Vila
that
already.
everyone here is equal, no matter if they are a princess.
Is this actually a child being the voice actor? Who is this? It's so adorable.
That we all have 2 feet and 10 fingers.
Yes,
And if we all work together, we can build the peak into the future.
Oh, hello, hello, hello,
I hope in
Taco.
the future we still get the same
Apparently they
dance
did get a child to voice him.
when we are not built
Ooh.
bigger.
Wow.
Nina's favorite food is called alonga. It's a
Along.
chocolate bar. She used to cry a lot whenever she made a mistake with her dancing. But then Vila talked to her, and now she doesn't cry so much.
Same with La Source. It's an actual kid VA. Wow, where are they getting these kids?
One time, she danced very, very perfectly. So, Vila gave her a piece of an alonga bar. I believe she will be a great dancer. If she doesn't get too nervous on stage, then she could have even more chocolate.
Manchaco.
I wish I was like her. I want chocolate too,
Me too.
but I'm not
Child
like
labor.
her. No, there's never
No, no,
been
no.
one
We're just
time I
we're
can't
just
be
making
stuck with.
stars over here. We love trauma. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh, okay.
Now Nina is the swan princess. The
Oh.
most prettiest of all swans.
What a strange thing for a child to say, though.
Basono is the swan prince. He is a nice one, and he has many, many swan friends.
Okay, 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 okay.
And Piotr is the evil sorcerer, a black swan. Nobody wanted to be the bad guy, but Piotr doesn't mind.
Okay, okay, okay.
He is very serious
Very
and
serious.
always bossy to everyone, so he doesn't have many swan friends.
Oh no!
Piotr just wants to
Oh my
do
god, is
stuff
that
as
our little
perfectly as he
boy?
can. Because he
You know,
loves our
the Swan
town.
Lake is also quite a freaky
Now,
song, don't you think?
August is not a swan. But
I
he
missed it! They said
also
the name!
loves his
Avgas,
town.
Avgas. Sniffing,
Then
sniffing.
there is a little mouse who moves as quickly as the blowing wind. Will it be our new visitor? What was it that Vila said about new visitors?
Oh my
I
god!
don't
The little
remember now.
mouth! What the heck? It's so cute! It's like a little dumpling! Avgas puts down his paper, returning to the world of noise and people. How's your day so far? Good, good. He looks around for a familiar face.
Vila!
Oh my god! The boy slips through the crowd until at last he finds that face, looking out over a snowy field. Ah, wait, this is so pretty!
Reporting to you, Comrade Villa. I have a
Comrade
very
Villa?
important question.
Well, then
He's
go
gonna
ahead,
begin
little
the
comrade
interrogation.
How should we receive the new visitors coming to town?
Oh my god, he's so cute!
Maybe we can welcome them with Salienka? Or friendship?
Friendship?
Or maybe something else?
We will welcome them with white snow, with smiles on our faces, and with welcoming arms we'll use to achieve our dreams. As we
Okay.
do for everyone who comes here, little comrade.
Vila wipes away the paint from the child's face and stands.
It's always good to ask questions.
Oh, her
But
eyes
don't
are so
forget your
pretty.
task today, all right?
Oh, and is she a painter too? She points to the unfinished painting in his hand. Oh my god, no, he's so cute. What the heck? Oh my gosh. You know, it always looks like he has a little snowman on top of his head because this looks like the nose and then the two eyes. So it looks like he's trying to pretend like he's a snowman. He just looks like a giant snowball.
My drawings are important. But Villa says entertaining our new friends is also important.
Hmm.
Which one comes first?
He holds up his cluttered drawing board.
After the swans have flown away, Evgeny will go up to the stage.
Oh.
Evgeny is not an evil sorcerer, but he knows a secret magic that makes everyone's tongues hide in their mouths.
Oh.
He is not so much a bad person, I think. Evgeny's shadow is very long, but no one, not even my sunflower, can explain why. Evgeny walks heavily onto the stage. His appearance comes without any applause.
Who's the sassy lost child? It's my child now. Hello, sunflower boy. Tried to pull for the boy instead. I got math girl. Uh-oh. Oh, this is Evgeny.
We have received a telegraph. Zeno's
We love
investigators
okay,
will
never
arrive
mind.
here in Rayashki tomorrow afternoon.
That's right. There was all that talk about Zeno.
And we will be hosting a welcome ceremony.
The crowd is silent in reply. Oh, the crowd does not stand Zeno.
I understand your concerns. I know you don't want Zeno to interfere with your lives, nor do you want their troops stationed here.
Oh, we hate him.
And I would remind you that they have honored their side of the deal for decades now.
A calloused hand rises up to break the silence.
We give
Nut?
them
His
Runian
name is
ore,
Nut?
and they supply us in return. It should be as simple as that.
Huh.
Always it has been this way, since my grandfather's time.
If you pat him, he will grumble and say, I refuse. You should ask first before patting another comrade's head. Oh no, that's so cute. I think it's Nut, Uncle Nut, or Uncle Nut. The debate of all time.
Times have changed.
Also,
Comrade
this
Knut.
does... Wait, what did you just say? Comrade, what now?
In the old days, Zeno used to pay us generously for mining this runium, because our ore was necessary for their arcane combat vehicles. Times have changed, Comrade Knut.
Huh?
Times have changed, Comrade Knut.
Huh?
Times have changed, Comrade Knut.
Canute?
Times have changed, Comrade Knut.
Canute. Canute. Okay. Nothing that I guessed.
But now, we have nearly exhausted all our mines. You know this better than I do.
Canute. I feel ya.
But isn't there some other work we can do? Already we build our own houses, and now we even grow our own crops.
He's right. Why must we work with Zeno if we could feed ourselves?
Comrades, calm yourselves. Evgeny is doing this for everybody's sake. Have you forgotten about those little monsters? Is there anyone left on our defense team that hasn't been injured fighting them?
Canute means whip? Mr. Comrade Whip? That's an insane name.
It is as Comrade Nikita said. The critters are running rampant these days. Not only have they occupied most of our minds, some have even found their way into the town. Do you really think we can protect our people with our small defense team? Don't you care about your neighbor's safety? Do you want to keep Rayashki an isolated town just to let it die?
Rayashki is more than an isolated town, Evgeny.
Yeah, you tell him.
And we all know that.
But this is the reality we all must face now.
The scales on Vila's face rise involuntarily. She holds her stare. Does no one notice the scales on her face? Do they think it's like eczema or something, or does everyone know she's a mermaid? Workers, cooks, security personnel. Soon all of Rayashki has joined in.
Comrade Evgeny, it was your idea to turn to these Zeno big guys for help. But you never even asked what we think, did you? So you can't blame us for disagreeing now.
I'm doing this for your good.
His assurance did not seem to have much impact on the crowd. A cold wind passes across the square.
We can take care of ourselves.
Oh. She has more to say, but as she moves to speak, her scales stand on edge and shiver audibly. She holds her hands up, signaling to the crowd. There is a scent on the wind. Danger is near. Oh, these weird guys! A horde of hairy critters burst into the square.
Everyone, watch out!
She picks up a wooden chair to fend them off. A chair? We have giant pickaxes everywhere. And guns! But a chair's great. Love it. Love a good chair. Ooh, this music? Interesting. Who pairs well with her? What does she do? Who are you? Support, heal, purify. Oh, she's a healer. Okay. She heals. Vila buffs crit and mental attacker. She gives everyone confidence. She has no attacks. What should we do? Vila's a Marcus support. No! Marcus, where are you? We have Ezra. Is Ezra close enough to Marcus? She works with everyone, really? Okay. Let's see how this goes.
I belong to this set. Can I start running?
Ooh! Wait, the music! It feels like we're in like an open plaza square. Ooh!
I will remember your sacrifice.
Yumi, another jar?
Sharp thing.
There they are.
Ooh!
Enjoy!
Girl, I need to test out her abilities, but my girl's killing them all. No! They're dead! Alright then. Right.
Is our best
Okay.
advertisement.
That works too. The music gives me a sense of nostalgia. It does. Especially with the guitar in the back. If nothing else, the text served to bring the town together again.
I salute your sense of smell, Comrade Vila. We could have suffered much more severe consequences.
Everyone's
without
into
your
sniffing
forward.
here. Handshakes and salutes are shared, their dispute now absent from anyone's mind.
Think nothing of it. It's just a reflex reaction when there's danger nearby.
I love how you built your new Babel out of spite. That's right. She has to grow even stronger. She touches her scales, pressing them down until they settle.
But this incursion has proved my point. We need Zeno's help.
Hmm.
The other townspeople are not gifted with your set of talents. We are
The
all
sniffer.
vulnerable to the growing dangers.
Not everyone has the
Wouldn't you
same
agree?
sniffer.
I only ask you to put yourself in their shoes.
He speaks softly, evenly, but even so, the words land like a heavy blow.
Your criticism is valid and well accepted, Comrade Yevgeny. Perhaps I could agree with your plan. Provided Zeno's presence is a temporary one, we just don't want them to change things for us here.
The atmosphere in the square moves from joyful to serious as the meaning of their words take hold.
I'm glad that you have finally come to realize what is best for us. Zeno is known for their rigorous methods and rational decision-making, and they are committed to maintaining peace around the world. I'm sure they will make the right decision.
I don't know about that. Zeno's the one who does crazy weird experiments on people, right? They remind me of the people in the Captain America movie.
They trusted us to supply their ore.
The
and we
Hydra
have faithfully
folk.
played our part in supporting them. Thanks to our help, Zeno has successfully tackled many international issues. It has always been them and us together.
By the way, Drew
Fighting
now
for
speaks
that.
in Chinese. Ooh! I need to check.
When he
Canute.
puts it that way, he is right. We should be proud of our cooperation.
Even without a punchline, Canute's deep belly laugh breaks the tension.
Therefore, we will show our appreciation to Zeno for the contributions they've made to the world with our help. Now let's continue our rehearsals.
This does give me Bellabog vibes. Very similar to Bellabog, where they had to borrow from the IPC and everything like that. As the adults return to their duties, a sharp-eyed child notices that someone is missing.
Have you
Oh,
seen August? I can't
August?
find him.
August! Now every time I'm gonna say it like that. August! Thank you, Fasano, thank you.
Strange. Where did he go?
Oh, they're all cute.
Looking for a new Lincoln left in the cupboards, I bet. He's always breaking the rules, doing
It's
whatever
the
he
evil
wants.
child.
We shouldn't talk badly about our classmate, Piotr. He's
Yes,
one of
that's
us.
right, Piotr. What are you doing? One of us. One of us. Piotr lowers his head, his face crumbling. Oh, wait, he's just a sad child. We need to protect. Until at last he lets out a grumble fit for a bear.
Yes.
Oh.
I just wanted everyone to do their best.
What? He's so sweet. But earlier, August said that he has no friends. Someone give him some friends.
Don't worry, kids. We will find them.
Finally, children, I like. Vila pats Nina's shoulder softly.
A child is missing, Comrade Yevgeny. I suggest a temporary suspension of our rehearsals.
Evgeny murmurs a half response until he catches the weight of her words.
It must be that strange kid again.
Strange
He's always
kid.
sneaking away like this.
How could you say that about August? August has been no small trouble in the past. Evgeny frowns, but Vila's determined glare tells him no is not an acceptable answer.
He is only trying to understand the world in his own way.
The way of the sunflower. The children here are good. Oh. They're so sweet. Ooh. To be continued. The music. The music. Big discoveries. Visitors often come unannounced and without warning. Children's Square. The question of where their curious little dreamer has disappeared soon becomes a true conundrum. We have a missing child already. We have a missing child case, guys. This isn't right. Say this event has 19 chapters. How long will you play for this stream? Usually I do about 6 parts per reverse stream. But let's see. Since Vila's story is ending so early, I don't know if I'll be able to get to it. But we'll see. Yeah, I don't know how we can make it work. Because on Saturday, we're going to be streaming Star Rail. And then we have to do at least like 2 or 3 streams more of reverse before we catch up. We'll have to see. As their search through the dockyard, the post office, and even the town phone booth reveals no trace of him. This is, of course, because he has assigned himself a more critical mission, welcoming newcomers. Oh, a difficult task, especially when it leads him so far away. But he is not alone. His sunflower hops along with him. It's alright to make Vila's story. It hurts, but schedules can be pena. And hello, Shida. Welcome in.
Vila once said that sunflowers mean warmth. And
Oh
that
my
makes
god.
them everyone's friends.
Oh my god.
They would warmly welcome every guest that comes to town.
This update was shortened by a whole week. Why did they do that? Is there a reason? Was it like that on the CN server too?
Just like my best friend here, right?
Oh my god, his face is so sweet! He raises the sunflower in his hand and whispers softly to its petals.
Best friends.
Anniversary is coming up.
Everyone should have a best friend.
He then picks up the pendant. Following his whispers, the pendant emits a faint glow. What? What? Oh, whoa. Oh, okay. I was wondering how he keeps that sunflower in his hand alive.
Alright. Now here are big friends, small friends, many friends.
He has many friends. We're already at 1 point while CN is at 2.1, so we're actually pretty close, yeah. For anniversary.
So that our new guests won't feel so lonely when they come.
What a sweetie. The small footprints continue forward through the snow, imprinting over older, larger steps. He has nearly caught up with Rayashki's newest guest.
Amazing. I've never seen such a highly mutated 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭 before.
They do look super cool.
I would have missed these precious research opportunities if there weren't a gathering in the town. Oh, Winsong, seems like life has been good to you and your theory.
She stares intently at the beasts in front of her, her written notes hardly keeping pace with her whispered observations. Oh my! She's here. She's
The
here.
disorder
She's
in
here.
light energy here has not only caused the exhaustion of the Runian mines, but has also mutated local critters to varying degrees.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay, they're giving us a back shot. Wait, this is so cute! Oh, peekaboo. Wow! You know what? With their similar hair color, they could be related. This would be adorable. Winsong must adopt him.
Then Zeno was right. No wonder they have sent so many researchers here to look for abnormalities. Even the crank ones like me. It's obvious that this town has more
like
to
her
it than a
voice
handful
too.
of overly active critters. But they don't seem especially interested in the mutant ones either.
August has some good sneaking skills like a snake, that's right.
Zeno, what were you looking for here?
Can you imagine? You're like all sneaky observing the wildlife, and then you see this pop up next to you with that. I can't with how you pronounce his name now. It's the 100% authentic way. Top 2 DPS in the game, apparently. Oh. A sudden movement passing under her coat brings her out of her monologue. Flop. Oh my god! Ooh! Ooh! I don't know why her art style looks like her face is so distinct from all the other characters we have so far. Ooh! And this pose?
Hey, let go! Let go of my leg!
Oh my god, August is doing the same move that waitress did on my leg. August is such a player. Oh my god, sniff us?
Strange. You're not a fox, and you're not a sable.
What a player. The appearance of this unknown child, who's a sassy lost child, brings at first confusion, followed swiftly by panic.
Hey, kid, what are you doing?
She picks herself up, dusting off a small flurry of snowflakes. Unfortunately, Winsong is not the only one startled by the child. Oh!
Oh, shoot. 𝐒𝐴𝐤𝐸 are usually known for their good temper. It
Ooh,
seems to not
she has
apply to their
black
mutant kin.
gloves. Rugged antlers aim squarely at the researcher. The creature's nose puffs with each aggravated breath. Everyone's a sniffer this chapter.
Fine.
Dun, dun, dun. No, we don't get to try her. Man.
Playtime, boys and girls.
The music is so good. Boop.
Wow.
It's you, another jar?
Run, start running.
There they are.
Isn't Boss also a sniffer? They're my kind of people. August is 8 years old, by the way. No dirty jokes? No, they're just adorable.
It's newly made this year. Another jar?
I was planning on skipping Winsong, but after the story, she's my waifu now. I don't know. From the trailer, she could potentially be evil. Say a Shotokan? Definitely not. It's like when you say, you know, little kids. It's like when you have that figure of speech when you're like an old auntie and you say, what a handsome little boy, what a little like playa, what a ladies man kind of thing. It's like just teasing the little boys. I actually don't know why aunties do that, but I feel like an old auntie now. So I'm channeling that energy. Oh my god. Oh! He's just like so confused, lying on the floor. Yes, question?
Building blocks here?
This isn't Legos, August. The startled, I'll need Winsong to say that again for me. Runs off into the distance.
Whew. Lucky for us, it seems to still be afraid of the dark like the rest of its kind.
Afraid of the dark?
It's finally over.
Her satisfaction fades as she takes stock of her surroundings.
Oh, my materials.
Wow. You are the most.
What is in this child? They're so adorable. What the heck? Whoa. No. Auntie say time, that's right. We'll take him home momentarily and return them to his parents. His little hands struggle to reach any higher. He pats the freezing hand of the researcher.
You drove away all the bad critters and protected everyone. The swans on the stage, the big burning furnaces in the factory.
No, we're building a 20,000 piece Lego Death Star. I feel like August would enjoy that.
Thumbs up.
Big thumbs up.
Huh?
This is your child now, Winsong. She sighs, resigned that she must now deal with her uninvited guest, though in fact she is the one here uninvited.
You can call me Winsong?
Ah.
Just to be clear, I'm not a spy.
Oh,
I'm
right.
just a traveler
Yeah.
staying in town for the moment.
Right. Not. Okay. She casually raises an identification card in her hand, a card adorned with a familiar sunflower pattern. I like how she's showing her ID to a child. She's like getting carded by a child.
I have never seen you before.
His face is so cute. Who like animated this little kid's face? They're a genius.
You also like the rest in the water? Like Villa? Do you also have a beautiful blue tail?
I love how every streamer I know missed the part where his uncle and dad sleep in the mines? For a second, I thought you meant they were sleeping together, which would have been a little strange. His strange questions proved difficult to parse, even one at a time, but the little boy circles around her, unleashing more in salvo after salvo.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm certain that I am not what you think I am, little fellow.
Yeah, it means they're what? No! What are you saying? No, they're just gay for each other. Don't do this to me. What? No. Okay, I had a thought that perhaps the whole village is his family. Just because he's like frolicking around just freely and everyone's claiming this little lost child. But that's so sad.
I am a...
It means they're in Sae's
We
domain.
often
Oh,
stay in quiet corners
I didn't mean
when
to
we work
claim
on a
them.
project, so you won't see us often. Understand?
Asleep in a mine? They've been sleeping for a few months now. When you say it like that, it makes me feel like that's just their lifestyle. like camping in a hammock for months.
Researchers? Like those people on TV? Nice.
He said, "But you don't have to say it like that." Okay, no, it's clear. Okay.
They spoke a lot and cried. And then they were given a shiny medal.
No. What about August's mom?
Villa said the medals were to praise them for being
Very clever.
Can I see your medal?
I'm off to work. We'll watch the rest of the VOD. Thank you for coming by. So he has a mother? This last salvo penetrated deep. Winsong's face twitches unnaturally.
Oh, the crystal on you looks stunning.
Is she trying to divert his attention? Her gaze centered on it, a beautiful crystal hanging on the boy's neck, a chance possibly to stop his barrage of questions.
Of course. Papa gave it to me.
Oh no! His small chest swells with pride.
It is precious, but also very dangerous. A crystal like this is almost as volatile as undiluted runium ore. They use this stuff for war machines.
Oh.
Kid, listen to me. Put that away. Go home now and don't let anyone see it. Understand?
He's just flaunting his style.
It could stimulate the critter's appetite.
Is she trying to scare him? Or is this true? Oh no! Winsong nods with satisfaction, eager to see him leave. Unfortunately, the sunflower gently brushes up against her arm once more.
Can you build a very, very tall wall? One that can protect the whole town? Like what you did with the blocks?
I'm sorry, little fellow.
She points to the now empty patch of snow-covered ground.
That was just a trick. It won't last long.
Oh, that was amazing! Nina, Knut, Villa, everyone should learn from you. Could I make the doors and stones listen to me like you did one day? Will I be great? Like you?
A strange kid like you should live in the age of Aquarius and be a part of the New Age movement, or become some kind of yogi doing meditation.
What are you saying? A strange kid like you should be a yogi doing meditation?
And do it anywhere but here.
Okay.
The New Age movement.
It's so doomed. They're stuck in the cycle of questions. Winsong is not escaping. Her helpless attempt at turning him away goes without notice. Worse still, it seems to intrigue him. She's saying the kid has hippie energy.
It's not a place. It's a spirit of a time, full of interesting things like crystals, new schools of thought, many crazy and creative ideas.
Will the sun close its eyes? Will the dark clouds spit on people?
Spit.
Will their ships blow bubbles under the water?
Somehow the persistent questions stop being a source of annoyance. The subtle warmth of his boundless wonder shakes loose the frost from her heart. Her smile turning from feigned to genuine.
Of course.
Her coat is so cool looking. Yeah, she just has like the one arm in it. The rest is like dragging on the floor.
And not only that, they are obsessed with bizarre ideas. Where did the Stonehenge on the Salisbury Plain come from? Where are the ships and planes which traveled past the Sargasso Sea now?
I like them.
The child's voice blurs the edges between reality and pleasant memories of her past, to a time when there were others that might like her.
They called themselves lay hunters, the apprentices of a once renowned school of thought. However, few people in academic circles accepted the idea of ley lines as an answer to their questions.
That's right. During the trailer, they did talk a lot about ley lines.
So, for these lay hunters, it has been a long
My
walk
knowledge of
through
ley
the dark
lines comes from the hit MTV show Teen Wolf.
Then they can come to Rayashki. Here the sun never sets. Half the year anyways.
Do you hear that? I should perhaps care about that. Please hold. Well. That was exciting. That was potentially maybe my fire alarm. And I feel like you would think, wow, a hellhound with a fire alarm doesn't seem like a very practical living circumstance. But this time it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault at all. It wasn't my fault. Actually, someone decided that this would be a lovely evening to light some scented candles. And they placed it right under the fire alarm. For some reason. So that was quite unfortunate. But the house smells wonderful. I think it's supposed to smell like gingerbread, which also seems not seasonal right now, a little too early for gingerbread. But the house smells like gingerbread, my ears are ringing, and life is well. It's good to know that the fire alarms do work, though. They do work. They work very well. Good to know. I'm just like looking around to see if the water sprinklers would have come down, then that would have been a disaster. Never too early for good smells, that's true. We are on the topic of huge sniffers. Sniffer energy.
When I grow up, I will be a lay
Winsong tightens her scarf as if warding off a chill.
I'm afraid it's a bit too late, little fellow.
The person wasn't you, was it? No, I would never do something so silly that after someone spilled a whole margarita on my lap that I would light a gingerbread candle to get rid of the alcohol smell and place it right under my fire alarm. I would not do such a thing.
Most have already given up. They lost interest in solving the mysteries and lost their faith in finding the curves and the lines.
Sunflowers are
The
huge,
study
I
of
just
ley
realized
lines
they are
has been all
giant.
but abandoned.
Actually, you know, sunflowers, the stems are kind of prickly.
There's only one fool left that hasn't given it up.
Huh? No, moving on. Did she just say fool there? Is she calling me a fool? I feel targeted. She speaks wistfully, entranced in that daze of memory, oblivious to the nearing sound of footsteps behind her.
And you, I suppose, are this only one fool, yes?
They're meeting. Vila pulls August toward her protectively and reproaches him with a ruffle of the child's hair.
Please, ma'am. Believe me, I am not a child abductor.
Very good to clarify that on site when meeting someone new. So true.
Well?
Winsong offers a pain gesture towards the boy. She's like, boy, please explain for me, cover for me, cover for me.
I think this isn't a good place to receive our guests. We have much more appropriate arrangements for new friends. But if our guest has any ill intentions, we will retaliate.
Ooh, okay. So Winsong plays I'm not child abductor, and Vila counters with, we will kill you. I like this energy between them. Vila not so cuddly after all, that's right. She has a gun. I like this dynamic between both of them. Part 3, Needlegrass. The beautiful Arctic foxes, the warm seawater, and the disgraceful needlegrass all claim their place. Needlegrass. It's an unexpected pairing, yeah. It's so interesting. I would have thought their personalities would be a little flipped, but actually Vila has that very steel attitude. Well, Winsong is a little bit of a disaster. She's a terrible auntie. The group, each harboring their own thoughts, returns towards the small town. Vila and August humming out a sing-song tune. An anxious Winsong remains silent for the journey. She's like walking along with them like a gun's actually pointed at her, which may be true. Vila wheels around just as they arrive at the outskirts, keeping up the cadence of the song.
We're here. Thank you for taking care of little comrade August, miss.
Vila, you're in a small town with empty mines. No one will find your body. Ah.
You mean I'm not here to be questioned?
She was
Or
so
arrested?
prepared to be arrested. I love that for her.
Of course.
Listen to
not.
how she pronounced August again.
Thank you for taking care of little comrade August, miss.
What the heck? Wait, huh?
Thank you for taking care of little comrade August, miss.
August? August? But they said August earlier. Who's
Thank you
wrong?
for taking care of little comrade August, miss.
August? August? What about August? That one man said August.
Perhaps we're a little too optimistic, but when we meet a stranger, we prefer to.
Which one do you think is more truly Russian? That was a kid saying. Wait, you're right. It was the kid who said August. Vodka. Vila looks over the awkward figure, reading the expression on her face. The researcher breaks the silence with a stumble.
Oh. Well, I'm Winsong.
Ah, she's cute.
That's
Vila
a very
pronounces
good
it
name.
right. We don't
And
trust
where
the
does it come
child.
from?
Is the Vila's voice actress Russian though? Or was that child more Russian than her? We need to run an ancestry for both of them.
From the east side of the Dniester River.
Dniester River. Vila's scales are hit with a sea breeze. It halts her and their conversation. Sniffa! Sniffa, sniffy. The teacher breaks out from her pause.
No offense, miss, but you have a complicated and unfamiliar scent about you.
Oh my gosh, she sniffs strangers as well. Of course
It
she
smells
does.
like rocks, a lighthouse by the sea, rainwater in the humid summer. Nothing hostile, though.
Okay. Oh, she does have a little singular snaggle bang. Oh my gosh, she's just like me.
I think most ruthless travelers like me smell like that.
Yeah, I think Winsong is one of the funniest characters in this event. She always jumps to clear things up when no one asks, which makes her more sus, yeah.
Welcome to Rayashki, Miss Winsong.
She's better than you say? Are you trying to make me sad? Why would you say something like that, Imogen? Why would you say something like that? I'm fragile.
Thank you.
Everyone attack Imogen.
I understand your caution, but...
What do you mean you have no nose? But who knows? What do you mean I have no nose? I have a lot of nose. This is a lot of nose. This is so much nose. Have you seen so much nose before? Look at this. Those angles. She has the same nose as me. We have the same nose and the same bang. Twins. Twinny. We are twinning. That's a dodge. If they can't pronounce words, then maybe. Ganging up is not honorable. It's the winners who write the history. Winsong is seized by her own suspicion, spying the unusual scales on her host's neck. Vila catches the glance. She suddenly tugs at her sleeve and shrinks her neck into her coat, taking a few cautious steps backwards.
You have nothing to worry about. It's not a disease.
That's good to know as well.
Anyway, let's talk about you. I heard that you are a researcher. Not long ago, many of your peers visited here. They wandered around and looked under every rock and floorboard in the town, like you do. I thought perhaps they were attracted here by the town itself.
Can't take orders from the noseless? Just you wait. Keep saying that, and this will be my villain origin story. I'll gather all the noseless in the world, and we will defeat all the nosed individuals. Watch out.
I was disappointed too.
There is a curiousness in her tone.
Will you be like them?
St. Noseless Foundation, that's right.
Those people are famous scholars. Of course they won't spend too much time on a project with unclear prospects. But I...
She spreads her hands out to the town with nothing more to say.
I salute you for your courage and spirit of exploration.
Oh! She's wearing those newfangled half gloves.
I thought you might be more hostile to me. Shouting things like, "Who do you think you are to prowl about on our private
She's doing the accent. She's so silly.
Huh?
Like, what the hell do those gloves even do? They be styling.
Maybe the study of ley lines like finding a needle in the grass of a Siberian field. Wasted effort with negligible results.
This is the USSR. We don't have private property here. That's probably true.
There is no such thing as meaningless work.
True.
It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from.
I love
or what
both
you
of their
do.
gloves. Me
You will find
too.
your purpose here.
Vila shifts her gaze over to August. Wait, is August no longer correct? How come I can remember August so much more than I can remember whatever Vila said?
Is that so? No wonder how you have such an unusual student like August.
She said August. She also has the goose in it. She also got her goose in her. What the heck? They all got their goose. They all got goose.
All that childhood
Goose?
wonder. Innocence. Somehow you've preserved it in him, haven't you?
Of goose?
Is that so? No wonder how you have such an unusual student like August.
August. She says it the same way as the child August. Because you and the child share the same brain cell. Well, that child is a child of art and culture. So it could be true. Because I am a very artistic and cultured individual.
Is the show finished? We cancelled our rehearsal, August.
August! They all say August!
Red-faced.
Yes, and he cancelled the friendship cheese on the food menu. All thanks to you.
No, not the friendship cheese.
But I was welcoming our new friend.
No.
And we have lost our cheese because of you. It's all your fault.
Wait, this child is so funny. We lost our cheese because of you, August. Take these consequences seriously.
Bothersome kid in the Rayashki.
Poor kid just wanted his friendship cheese because he thought that would be the first time he'd be able to have
So
friends.
thank you, Piotr.
You.
Adorable children moment. They're so cute.
August.
They all say August.
You're not lying again, are you?
Oh, lying
He's
again.
with Vila. They greet each other.
They
share
greet
food
each other.
plans, and even sing together.
Very
His
true.
song is also the best.
The best.
He can draw many lines on
His
snow
face
and even
is
on
so
the
silly.
eagle.
I don't know why they're all saying it like that. Could it be August is the way.
We're not having another freak in town, right?
Now that's a little mean. Piotr, just because you didn't get your friendship cheese.
Do you mean drawing on the blackboard?
No.
Like Miss Vila did?
Fungus, why not? August playfully shakes his head, feigning an air of
She
mystery.
made the earth turn into a tall wall. And she blew her breath at it and made a building appear. If we had enough lay hunters like her working together, we would be able to send sunflowers high into the sky.
Faye is just into geese and horses now. I love terminating geese and love riding horses.
Ah, that's not so tough. All the men in town know how to build stuff like that. When we grow up, we will work like them,
Kira
with hoes and
kira.
shovels. But that will take ages.
If we can learn how to build like the lay hunters,
Ah,
then we can
kira
help the adults
kira.
right now.
Don't listen to August.
August. The children discuss the notion animatedly. Animatedly. Fyodor finds himself squeezed out of their huddle. No! He's always excluded, poor child. No, he wanted the friendship cheese. Give him his friendship cheese, please. He puffs his cheeks and hurries over to the adults.
Greetings, Miss Winsong.
Enema? You want your enema, Himichin? Is that what you're saying? Archipelago. Did I say it right this time? Did I say it right? Am I a genius? So you're saying you want to terminate off a goose? You mean geese? Well, it might be better for the world. They poo way too much. Have you
Is it
seen
true? Can you really shape the
how
earth
they
into
ruin the
different
earth?
things and build things from it?
Not exactly. The things I build with my arcane skill have only a momentary effect. I can't use it that way. I learned it as part of my research while studying ley lines.
No, I didn't say it right. Are you sure? Are you sure? Oh yeah, you gotta say it like the Spanish. That's right. I remember I was an expert at saying it in Spanish. Archipelago. The other children join in.
Miss Vinsong, those things Avgus told us, are they true? The sun that closes its eyes, the dark clouds that spit on people, and the lines that can reveal everything.
Enough with the
Miss
Españoli.
Winsong, would you be our teacher? Like Miss Vila?
Ah.
Can you prove
This is
anything?
how they recruit teachers. This is how they recruit teachers into this
Kids,
sleepy
one
town.
question at a time.
The children surround Winsong, catching her off guard. She looks apologetically at Vila.
Sorry, Miss Vila. I should explain it to them.
The fact that you remember it better than the English pronunciation is hilarious. The Spanish, the Espanol just comes so naturally to me. I guess it's my genius mind.
Mine is not a
Language genius.
formal discipline.
Polyglot,
Many
true,
people
true.
believe that it relies too much on the observations of arcanists, and the conclusions aren't useful for the public.
August. Archipelago. I need to get in the right rhythm of it.
So it is best that you kids do not study it.
She shrugs her shoulders.
A pursuit of passion. fit
Pursuit of
for only
Happiness.
A very
Great movie.
stubborn fool like me.
I see.
Vila nods in understanding.
Then you must show us all about it. Shouldn't she, kids? I'm sure Miss Winsong would be very
She's
happy to give us a special lesson about her studies.
Voluntelling Miss Winsong.
Uh-huh.
This would be my worst nightmare.
Yay!
Oh my gosh. Oh no. Escaping this unasked for obligation may prove more difficult than expected.
Miss Vila, I thought I made myself clear.
Yes, it's clear to us. She's an introvert. Don't make her do
You
this.
have worked hard
She'll
in
perish.
this pursuit of passion, haven't you?
Regardless, the study of ley lines is, well, it's useless.
Hmm? Winsong lightly taps her yellowed notebook filled with cryptic scribbles and notes.
Useless.
These kids should learn something like geography. It's a much more thorough and important field.
I'm so bad at
As far as the
geography.
general public and academic institutions are
Where is
concerned,
France?
the study of ley
Can't
lines
say.
is just a niche aspect
No
of
clue.
geography.
The
Worse
Olympics were there.
still, one that is solely accessible to arcanists. To devote any real time to its investigation would
English.
take up valuable research funds and equally valuable researchers.
At least that was how they felt about it.
Ley lines, Holy Grail War. That's the pipeline. You go from talking about ley lines and teaching it to Holy Grail War. Vila furrows her brow.
Who can say for certain?
What about you? Do you also think that the study of ley lines is a waste of funds and manpower?
She's judging her right now.
Of course I don't. Through ley lines, we can detect arcanum-related events in the area, learn about local arcane creatures, and find the secrets hidden both above and below the Earth's surface. But I can't yet prove this to people.
Vila places her hand on Winsong's shoulder.
Well, you don't have to prove it alone. It doesn't matter what others think of your work. The only important thing is finding its uses. At first, Rayashki was just a remote village, far north in the Arctic Circle. People came here to share a dream of a better future. It was only by luck that we found the
Runium. Winsong is probably the character I relate to most as a uni student in an underappreciated field. Oh, that's true. Like you put your whole life into it. And people don't see the practical use
For
of it.
over 60 years, people here have worked together to make it what it is now. We built the school, the swimming pool, and the cinema for everyone.
Ooh.
Rayashki
They're
embraces
stocked
and
up in
takes
this town.
Every newcomer. You and your studies
She's
are
so
no exception.
pretty.
This is where our paths meet.
Aw, it's so sweet. This town is so cute. It has that that unique charm that a small town has, where everyone knows everyone and tries to help everyone. A pair of hands concealing sharp scales extends towards Winsong.
Please know that I'm not just doing this for you. I'm doing this for a better future.
That's so interesting to her ideology. Meanwhile, you're just waving a sunflower around in there. Vila glances at the children not far away. Some of them seem to be solemnly saluting a sunflower, as if it were a security team guard.
A well-rounded education is vital in bringing up the next generation of scientists and workers. Our children should learn more about this world, even from those perspectives and types of knowledge that aren't widely accepted.
Winsong looks out to them and meets the face of her unexpected friend, who waves back excitedly. Oh.
Thank you, Miss Vila.
She clasps her hand. It is colder than expected, but welcoming. Imagine August bonking someone with his sunflower. Oh my gosh, the little tease of how his attack is gonna go. If that's actually how it's gonna go, guys. Part 4, set the gardener to flowers. It's just a seed, yet it is a seed indeed. What on earth are they saying? What do they mean? And what is this? Cornerstone. My precious. My precious. Ah, black diamonds, sweat, and the rushing red river. I wouldn't mind it, TBH. I can't even be mad at him. Exactly. How would you retaliate? You can't. You would just say, oh. Oh!
The study of ley lines sees the world as a clear map.
It's like looking through those kaleidoscopes.
The cities look like squares to us, while natural landscapes appear to be curves overlapping one another. Many bizarre places in the world, such as the location of the Tunguska explosion or the mysterious 30th parallel north, can't be drawn in squares and curves like cities in ordinary landscapes.
I have so little of a notion of what ley lines do that I'm just like, yes.
We need to find a way to indicate
This is like
them
explaining magic to me.
in a clear, precise way.
It's a maze.
Of course, you know it. Is that a UFO? What is that? Are we traveling through a SpaceX situation into the galaxy?
Well, it is the ley line map of a city, but you are right. It does look like a maze. To begin with, I should introduce the most crucial concept in the study of ley lines.
Okay.
That of ley energy.
Okay.
It is a special energy which we can easily detect throughout the town. See how it comes out from underneath the ground and goes into the local biosphere, circulating around like a system.
Is this real? Does this
If we think of the town's ley lines as a food web, then ley energy lies at its foundation.
Like how big fish eat small fish, and small fish eat even smaller fish.
August is such a good teacher. The boys' comparative is simple but essentially correct.
Exactly.
It's pseudoscience. Okay.
Fish eaten by the big fish. If we catch the big fish and study what they eat, we will know where to find the other big fish.
This is how IRL ley line research works. Yeah, I've learned about this through the hit MTV show Teen Wolf, and this is also how they explain it. But I'm always wondering, like, is this real? Is this like scientifically proven? Do people support this? Like that the land just has these energies and they're moving in a certain formation?
And the ley energy, I mean, when the big fish die,
if it's real to Winsong, it's real to me. That's a wonderful attitude.
Where they first came from. The circulation goes on and on.
Everything brings us back to Teen Wolf, as it should. As it should. We stand Dylan O'Brien. I really didn't know what my girl was talking about. But when the children started to explain it with their illustrations, it became easier to understand. Yeah. I love how they're doing this.
You've put it very well, Miss Winston. Like the rainwater that comes from the ocean to the rivers and returns back to the ocean.
Her tone rises, the scales along her neck unfurling slightly.
You're a quick learner.
Am I?
But it is not exactly like water. The concentration of ley energy is far more noticeable than that of a lake or a school of fish. Once we find its densest spot, we'll be able to trace it back to its source.
Then what are these bright spots?
These are the energy-rich locations. In a way, they indicate the energy flow.
I just keep thinking, is this real? This can't be real, right? Is this how people felt like when they were learning about atoms? Reverse 1999 just breaks out all the pseudoscience and goes, it works, I tell you. We just get bullied by big science. Actually true. I'm buying into it because a pretty lady is telling me about it.
So many. They look like stars.
I'm like, yes, 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 yes. I do feel energies from the earth.
Yes, and finding these locations can be very costly in terms of time and manpower.
Then what do we do after
It's
finding
not
them?
real? Say, what are you saying? But she's telling me it's real. What do you mean? This is her whole life, studying ley lines. If you're saying it's not real, then her whole life is for nothing. Don't say that to Winsong.
They can tell us many things. The lay hunters will follow their courses,
Hello, Rin.
analyze
Hello,
the
hello, Share
components in them,
Pumpkin.
and match those components to each resource. Some of the components don't match with any of the known resources, which means
And
there
hello,
might
hello,
be a
hello,
new
exotic.
resource waiting to be discovered.
Also, what's up with these like spaceship alien UFOs that are just hovering around this ley line situation?
Of course, from the lay
What is this
energy,
supposed to
we can
symbolize?
Also learn about the local critters.
You talk about strange things.
So how does this ley line affect my chakra? Oh, your chakra. I'm not on that chapter of study yet. I need to keep learning. He pouts, finding all of this hard to believe. The kids are being the true doubters.
Like dancing earthworms.
Mm-hmm,
They giggle, they twist, they're having fun. Jumping on the waves, then into the little boxes, and back into the little balls.
August is the best student.
Great.
I love
We have two
August
now.
so much. We all love August. We've all adopted him collectively. Is he's like the kind of child that you keep pinching his cheeks? You want to just keep pinching him? Actually, someone asked me at like a work networking event recently what my hobby was and what brings me joy. And I said pinching the cheeks of little children, specifically my niece. And one of the other people, I think they said their joy is taking care of children or something like that. So I'm like, this is a whole supply chain to get me to pinch more cheeks. Her theories are a bit too complex for children at this level, even with the aid of a drawing.
Cheer up, kids. It's not finished yet.
So say his auntie, I am so auntie.
Leyline cartography is complicated. It takes the efforts of many lay hunters working together, investigating the area, even braving dangerous and forbidden places.
But when my first niece and nephew called me auntie though, I was shooketh. It was a shocking experience for me. It was quite horrifying. Because I've always been the youngest in my family.
To this day, we've never been able to finish a completed lay energy map.
Say is Ajuma? Oh my god, Himachin! Present your foot. I'll have the guillotine prepared. Auguste raises up the incomplete drawing.
I know it now.
Oh, Auguste is the best student here.
This is Rayashki.
Very good, Himachin. Is that washed?
Huh?
Ah, I see it too. And here is the swimming pool. That little square is our square. These little balls are our home.
The sign says study hard, by the way. Thank you. Why is there also a giant goose here? Because of Auguste? Perhaps?
Oh, I live here. The third bowl on the left of yours.
The children react with surprise. Winsong applauds.
You're very bright, Auguste. This is the lay energy
Auguste.
map of Rayashki.
But Miss Winsong, why are you mapping the energy of our town?
Auguste abducted the goose. I would believe it. I would think like he would take it to the classroom thinking it's all jolly good while the goose is like, do they quack? The goose is quacking for mercy. Like, no.
Have you know.
Children, right
The goose
now,
is my
you can
homie
only see
Fred.
what's above the ground. But
Fred.
there's even
Fred,
more
nice to meet you,
ley
Fred.
energy beneath the ground.
Goose, they honk, not quack. You're right, actually. I did see that game where the geese terrorize the local neighborhood population, and they do indeed honk. Thank
Will the
you.
sun always be in the sky? Will the
Yes.
glaciers ever melt away?
Yes.
What lies in the darkness beneath us?
Huh?
Are there other critters around here that you've never seen?
She lost me.
How should we deal with them?
The topic sets off a clamor of excitement from the children. They're excited by the melting glaciers?
I heard once.
No,
there
friends.
Are many strange footprints next to the school windows.
We should try to stop that, actually.
Uncle Patrick saw it. A monster with 6 legs, and each
She's
one
doing
has
little
spikes.
angel wings like a little idol star.
That must be a 𝐒𝐚𝐭 𝐑𝐮𝐿. A
𝐒𝐿𝐴𝐚.
small-sized Canidae critter, mostly seen in cold areas. But the ley energy might have affected the weather of their habitat, or they wouldn't be here in Rayashki in summer. The deep blue line here shows that particular one's movement.
What blue line is she saying to me? This deep blue line? What do you mean? This? This? Please. Please, girl. What am I looking at?
Maybe Uncle Patrick could have drunk too much.
I feel like if she was actually my teacher, though, I would just nod and pretend I understand everything she
The
says.
ley energy accumulated in them suggests
Hello,
that
comrade
they mostly
Isuchin.
feed on moss
Oh,
and
hello,
worms
hello.
under the snow and stay near town.
These kids are smarter than me. This is actually what I was talking about. Like, one of my colleagues also talked about how they were going off to Japan for a whole month and they have a 1-year-old child. And I'm like, yes, take the 1-year-old child with you to go to Japan for the whole month. And I think they'll come back speaking fluent Japanese. You gotta train them while they're young.
We can infer that this is a docile herbivorous
When their brains
kind
are
of critter
Play-Doh.
that is merely curious about human behavior. I think feeding them will be much more useful than driving them away.
Oh. I feel like this would be dangerous though. If we start feeding the critters, they'll never leave us. They'll never stop pooping on our porches.
Since these critters began to overrun the area, the defense team has encountered many new creatures. I can feel there is something strange about them, but I can't yet understand the differences. You provided a different angle on the situation, Miss Winsong. I believe it would help the defense team greatly.
These new discoveries have provoked interest in the teacher and her students alike.
The fires in the furnaces are out. The bees and kites dance around the barn. White mosses on the wall.
Yes.
Oh, storms will fall down from the sky.
It'll be okay, little August. His bizarre yet ominous statements seem to upset the others.
Stop saying these strange things, August.
No, August is just he's a little strange, but I mean, he can keep speaking.
The defense team will keep the
It's
critters out
cute.
of town and protect everyone. And there will not be any stones falling from the sky.
Stones falling from the sky. That's actually possible here, with the storm and everything.
Is everything alright, Piotr?
You're lying. Rayashki is safe. It will be our home forever.
It's like from Piotr's POV, August is like terrorizing his mind with all these horrible premonitions. He's like in like heavily shadowed, casting over his face and saying the stones will fall from the sky. And Piotr is just trying to survive.
I hate to tell you this, kid, but what August just said could be right.
Oh
I
God.
have the same feeling that The good weather here won't last too long.
She gazes outward. The sky above is gray and growing darker.
Look at those thick gray lines. Those are the traces of cloud movements and moisture. Now they're mingled together.
But the sun will still be shining. Miss Vila said that the polar day will last for a very, very long time.
Winsong, don't say those things to kids. Yeah, they're very impressionable. They're gonna be haunted by this memory when they grow older.
Miss Vila was
You never
right.
know what will stick with the
And
kids.
past statistics don't lie. According to the data, the weather here should continue for the next few months.
Oh, speaking of storms, I've been stuck in one for the past 5 days straight. Make sure you're staying safe and warm.
Yet the ley lines say otherwise. They say the weather will be extremely unpredictable.
You are making things up.
Those kids don't know weather like I do, yeah.
In the coming months.
And the weather forecaster was right, according to his analysis.
𝐂𝐴𝐚𝐿 is living in
life is
Aunt's
full of
hell right
surprises.
now. Nothing I can do about that. More ads, more ads. 𝐂𝐴𝐴, give me that ad revenue.
I know where you're concerned, Miss.
I'm just
Winston.
siphoning all the ad
I feel the
revenue through
glaciers are
𝐂𝐴𝐴.
melting slightly faster than usual. There is going to be a warm front forming from the melting water.
More ads equals dollar for shade. That's right. That's right. That's how I extort my employees.
But will there really be
But
stones
especially
falling from the
𝐂𝐴𝐴.
sky?
I can't say anything for certain just yet, kid.
I'm on the app. Actually, I do feel like the YouTube app gives you more ads. Isn't that interesting?
All I have is this incomplete map. And as you can see, many sources of the marks and traces haven't been located. Which means we can't come up with a precise calculation.
It would be interesting if we paired like Winsong together with 37 and they just started making calculations all over the place.
But there's no question that Rayashki will soon face many challenges. The weather could become much worse. The environment might change. Maybe some unknown critters might turn up.
Winsong arrived just this afternoon, teaches everyone about ley line pseudoscience, and then is predicting the doom of their little peaceful town. Same, Piotr, same.
Liar! You're all liars!
Okay, I wouldn't say that, but I like the
Rayashki is at home,
sentiment.
so it can be dangerous.
Oh, this gives me flashbacks. The class bell rings at an inopportune moment. The children rush out of the classroom one after another.
Piotr, you
Piotr.
can't fly if your feathers get wet.
Winsong sighs. Although she hasn't fully adapted to her new role, she must keep up with the children. Vila intercepts her.
They will need some time to take in all this new knowledge. Don't you agree?
Life was so good until I become forced to use VPN for watching YouTube. Now getting ads again. Oh no. The solution to this is Winsong and Vila making out. Honestly, I didn't want to call it too early. But I do sense a great power couple if they do get together. Would be A+ couple.
I thought I could handle all their questions. I think I made things worse. Sorry.
Yes, you traumatized the children, it's true.
Have faith in them. They will come around.
We're teaching them to fight past trauma at a very young age. Could build character. Piotr squats on the ground, muttering softly to himself while rolling some pebbles. A sunflower and the boy attached to it approaches.
Are you here to laugh at me? All these stories of monsters and falling stones, they aren't good at all. I overheard Mr. Evgeny talking. He said the town has so many problems, and soon what some people think will decide our future.
Ay,
If
ay.
people believe in those terrible stories, maybe they will be scared and they won't come back to Rayashki.
He's just a scared little
Our
boy.
town will be forgotten.
Oh.
But I wasn't lying.
Avgust! This is not how you reassure your little friend. These children are precious, they are. Everyone's crying! Rustling sounds come up from behind the flower bed. Oh! Okay, I thought like Avgust's words just traumatized a bunch of children and they all synchronized their crying voices. And I'm like, this is honestly a little horrifying. But this makes sense too. Crimson eyes set in a furry. A furry head? Fury? Furry head? Is this actually furry head? Crimson eyes set in a furry head. Observe them with curiosity. Okay. Honestly, Avgust is a little bit of a maniac. He smiles at everything.
What? What are you doing?
Unaffected by the world.
Attention. You go find the defense team for help.
Smack him with the books. The older boy opens his trembling arms defensively. Aww, protect. Dun 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 dun. Alright.
Playtime, boys and girls.
The music is so good. Wait, these are little doggos. They're so cute. They kind of look like poodles. Like how you would cut a poodle with a pom-pom tail. Can't pronounce that. No, no, no. Poodle. Poodle.
Another 6 newly made this year.
Walking train.
Oh, they have 6 legs. You're right. I like it. Very stylish poodle. Oh no, we're destroying them! Honestly, my Miss New Babel doesn't even have to do anything. My Jew is just too powerful.
It could be found. Long admonition and occasional indulgence. Your first-hand experience is our best advertisement.
She's so classy. A mound of sunflower seeds is presented on a pair of tender hands. I thought Avgust was gonna be pulling a kind of like petrify, grow vine situation like our girly, but instead he's just eating the sunflowers. He's just eating them. The Kiki, I'll call them Kikis, okay? I'm calling them Kikis. The Kiki purrs contentedly as the now empty hands stroke it gently but confidently. Oh,
It feels warm.
oh, let's go. Cut the stream. Oh, welcome along. Hops along. Welcome in, welcome in.
Miss Winsong said they can be our friends. That they will bring seeds to every corner of the town.
We're just feeding the violent critters now. Piotr's gonna grow up to be a gardener now. We're changing his future. Another pair of hands reach out to cautiously caress its fur.
Yes.
Yes.
Go plant more sunflowers, Kiki.
Wait. Avgust is enslaving the Kikis to spread the word of the sunflower. Is this okay? Are things going to be okay like this? The deep blue creature darts away. It's like the Kikis have signed a blood oath in exchange for those sunflower snackies.
So, Miss Winsong was not a liar.
No, not slaves. They are comrades. Yes, comrades. Praise the sunflower. That is so appropriate. He's going to dominate the world with Sunflower Army? Exactly. I'm a little frightened. He'll grow up to be quite a terrifying boy. Part 5, Accordion. The accordion sings, carrying its passion into the distance. Is it time for our accordion concert? We're at the port. The warm current of the ocean is a stranger to this place. The long silent dock seems to be pining for use, for visitors to bustle once more with industry. Sorry, stay late to the story. No worries. Welcome in, welcome in. A lone figure stands here, resolute, unblinking. It's Evgeny. I feel like Evgeny is just constantly stressed. Vila stretches out as she stands beside him. The scales on her wrists and ankles catch the light, shimmering against a white reflection in the water.
Do you really think it's
All
a good
hail
idea
the
to
great
turn to
sunflower!
Zeno's
All
support?
hail!
We have drawn almost every man and woman from the mining
He's a
facilities
man
to
with
get
much
rid of the
responsibility on
critters
his
nesting
shoulders.
around the port. Most of the defense team were injured.
But have you tried
Some likely,
the sunflowers?
but others got much worse.
Feed them sunflowers and they will be
Weeks
your
before they
slave.
can return to duty. If an attack like the one at the rehearsal happens again, I'm not sure we will be able to protect ourselves.
Deploy sunflower. His stance doesn't waver, but his face turns stiffly towards the abandoned mine far in the distance. Ah, the mine that August's father and uncle lives in. Kittiwakes screech as they swoop down over the vast white tundra.
I know most of our people are frustrated with Zeno's arrival, but I expected better from you, Vila.
Oh no, he's doing the whole I'm disappointed in you thing. Don't do that.
People trust you, and they will follow you. But that doesn't make you right.
Oh no.
Maybe you're still too young to see the dangers.
She's a mermaid.
I might be wrong.
She's been subject to
But
environmental
history is a long
pollution.
lesson in learning what is right through being unafraid to be wrong.
Sadly, we don't have time for a trial and error.
She's 26, by the way. Oh, so she's a young fishy fish. Isolde killed me. She's the one who needs to worry for herself.
And this is your excuse for making decisions for us against
Well,
our will?
𝐂𝐚𝐭 is treating me as a prey again. We do like eating our fellow comrades. So if you're looking extra tasty, 𝐂𝐴tchin, I don't know what we can do for you, but we'll season you well.
I will hold myself responsible for my decisions.
Yes. Hold yourself
And that
responsible for your
You have
decisions.
my word.
Their conversation reaches deadlock once again. Cannibalism! I did enjoy Hannibal. It was a lovely cooking show. Fortunately, elsewhere, there are others with fewer and simpler burdens.
Today is the day of our welcome ceremony. Vila said when the bell rings, the important people from the Tortoise Academy will arrive.
August's name must mean August, right? There's no way August does not mean August, right?
Everyone looks excited.
August.
Nina has put on her best dress. I know she will be great on stage. Basono will duel with Piotr.
A
It's his
duel.
duty to protect the princess.
He's actually born in August, I'm pretty sure. Oh, it suits him so well. The sunny months. Paprika powder, soy sauce, sake, pepper, oyster sauce, and a bit of salt. All in 𝐂𝐴tchin. Wow. Ooh, deluxe
As
serving.
for me, I got a new job from Mr. Evgeny.
𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭, you found employment?
Salute. Shake hands and give them the warmest welcome.
So he's a customer service rep. The child nods solemnly, aware of the weighty mission he must undertake. The little standard bearer stands ready to receive Rayashki's latest guests. Yes.
What, this? They're bubbles in the water.
Someone farted. The critter pops its head out of the water, two eyes staring out at the boy with bewilderment.
We meet again, 𝐒𝐴𝐚. Are you planting sunflowers under the water?
Wow. Oh.
Have you brought your friends?
From the wiki, Windsong is 22. Wow. Vila's the older one. Bubbles swell on the open surface of the water as more kikis break up through the slurry of ice. Though their peculiar appearances differ from one to the next, they all possess large lamp-like eyes that look out and around with curiosity.
1, 2, oh, your friends also have 6 legs.
Yes.
Look, they're wearing needle grass and flat files on their legs.
Oh.
Are you also here for the ceremony?
Yes. The child takes pride in his imagined duties. He likes being employed. Very good. Do you think 𝐿𝐴𝐚𝐿 pays him? Or is this quote-unquote volunteer work? I think this event is based on a real Russian town called Chelyabinsk. Yes, which is a heavy metal industry area? And peak a Russian stereotype of a depressed nation? No. What? No. Oh, what? But they said it was a nice, peaceful town.
Welcome to the prettiest town in all of the Arctic.
Yes. Pretty town, peaceful town, pretty peaceful town.
Please enjoy our song.
His cheeks flush as spirited childish voices reverberate in unison out into the sea ahead. Seagulls take flight as a distant stern statue springs to life and rushes over.
Comrade August, what are you doing?
𝐂𝐴𝐚𝐿.
Whoa! I'm welcoming the 𝐒𝐴𝐚.
The child happily salutes the kikis as they step onto the dock.
Get out of there, they're dangerous.
Uh-oh, are we gonna kill 𝐿𝐴𝐚𝐿's friends?
Defense team, drive them
Oh
away.
no!
Wait, these are 𝐒𝐴𝐚. They're not aggressive. They're just curious about us. The kids seem to like them.
The defense team moves swiftly and without hesitation.
Get rid of them.
No!
As you command, comrade.
They're 𝐿𝐴𝐚𝐿's slaves! I guess say no to slavery. Should we be supporting this? But they're threatening to kill them, which is probably not the way. Still wild animals though? I guess so, but 𝐿𝐴𝐚 has trained them well. The adults just don't get it. Yeah, they're not cool enough. I just started watching recently, but I really like your reverse streams. I don't have time for another gacha, but I really enjoyed experiencing the story with you. Oh, I'm really glad. Welcome in, Tiger Lily. I do really love the reverse story.
Can I start running?
Look how stylish these doggos look. That blue color, they are so slay, as the kids say.
Another newly made this year.
He's ruining our plans for a sunflower empire. Exactly! The kikis were just spreading our sunflower seeds all over the world. Our sunflower takeover. Ooh! Ooh, their attacks have little snowflakes in them too. Oh little sound effect when they're killed. Oh no, that's so sad.
Another jar? Isn't it? It could be found. Got you.
Oh.
Victory? Okay. But what
Oh.
does it mean to us? I mean, what does it...
I don't like that. Oh my god, they're actually shooting them. Sprays of bullets and bursts of flame disrupt the water's surface, following the 𝐂𝐤𝐿s as they dive in, one after another. Alarms wail in the distance, but the 𝐂𝐤𝐿s are already long gone. The children who came to see them are left on the ground, gripping their hats over their ears. Yeah, they're really traumatizing the children. There's unlimited trauma for the children. Stuck in a meeting, oh no! Free yourself from the meeting, True. Meanwhile, Arknight literally hires orphans, underage operator, and some commit war crimes. Oh, that's true, actually.
I think they don't like us anymore.
No, they were the friends of the children.
Comrade Yevgeny.
Comrade Yevgeny, you're in for it now.
Take the kids back to where they were, Comrade Vila. It was your duty to protect them.
Shouldn't they have taken the children away first before shooting the animals? This seems odd. His orders fizzle out as soon as they are said.
Maybe if we make the town a better place, more friends will come back. Then they will also come back.
Oh, Piotr is actually such an optimist.
That makes sense.
The researcher observes all this from a nearby vantage. Her notebook wrestles with a sigh.
The family of 𝐒𝐤𝐿 includes dozens of subspecies, but none of them are so greatly adapted to water as this. That is to say, they might also be affected by the ley energy under Rayashki.
Yes, yes, definitely. The reason behind everything is the ley energy. Yes.
Pity
whatever
that they
you
were
say.
driven away. There was much we could have learned from them.
And our Sunflower Empire wins song, our Sunflower Empire. She's already forgotten the true cause. She looks up. A blanket of clouds obscures the sun, with only a few rays of light breaking through.
The temperature here is rising much faster than expected, and much earlier in the season. I imagine if you asked the Weather Bureau, they would say this is just a normal occurrence.
Yes, Queen Windsong, keep cooking. Keep cooking. Oh, whoa, 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 oh. The booming sound of cannon fire interrupts Windsong's train of thought.
It's time. The Zeno investigators should be here any minute.
Ah, they're shooting at the Zeno investigators. It all makes sense.
I must stress again how important
They're
this
shooting off
family
warning
is for our
shots to
future.
intimidate them. Love that.
Our town's economy is facing a cliff, and I am sure
So we're
each
threatening
one of you
them
has
for more
noticed the
money.
increased rationing.
I support this.
If we wish to take care of our people in the future and protect our friends and family from these frequent creature attacks, we need Zeno's support.
I feel like we've been doing quite well without them.
So we will work with Zeno.
We
because
could have
we
used
must.
our little sunflower doggos to defend the city.
The future of Rayashki is in our hands. So is the future of every comrade here. And we need the cooperation of every man and woman here.
His stare falls towards the Rasaka's vibrant tail. After a pause, his target replies.
Zeno's ships are very fast, so as soon as they appear on the horizon, our ceremony will begin.
Understood.
The choir rises in unison, looking out at the pale blue horizon. The sea responds placidly. Aether, good morning to you. Salmon leap out of the water, seagulls circle along the empty coastline. Yet no sign of the anticipated ship appears. The quiet expectations of the adults set the children to whisper.
Zeno is late.
Tardy.
So late that Miss Villa would say they were absent.
Do you think something bad happened to them? What are they doing there?
Hi, Comrade Saerin. Hello, Comrade Aether. No answers come, but a new event catches their attention. Oh!
Oh,
Let it snow.
something is
Wait, that's not the song at all. Let it go. Why isn't the song Let It Snow?
light and soft, like a polar bear's head.
Oh, this is when he starts enslaving the polar bears that we see. It makes sense. It makes sense. Please don't say I PTSD from the siblings. And does it not bring you joy? Dark clouds press down on them, blocking out the final rays of sunlight.
Poor bear, losing all his hair.
Okay, August is just tripping. For a second I was like, is this actually polar bear hair? That would be quite traumatizing. But no, he's just a poet. He's just a poet with his silly little metaphors. Converging in the blustering wind, they fall towards the town. They're becoming obscure and lost in the blizzard. I don't know if this is a safe condition for the children.
It's snow!
Yes.
What? How can there be snow in summer?
I don't know. It happens.
Is this
Ask
related
Australia.
to the strange thing Avgust said earlier?
If so, I'm happy that these aren't stones or a dark cloud spit.
The children huddle near August, astonished by the accuracy of his predictions.
Avgust, I can't believe it! You were never right before.
That's such a wild thing to say. Wow, I can't believe it. This is the first time you've been right about anything I've ever seen. Ever. Since I've even first met you.
Chilly.
Amazing.
The snow is biting against my skin.
I'm sorry, Avgust. I shouldn't call you a liar.
He's so nice. He takes responsibility for his words and actions. What a good little child. You can tell he has a good heart. Now that just reminds me of 𝐒𝐴𝐴𝐻, where everyone dies. Can Vila and Winsong be mother? Please, they are so mother already. Who do you want to pull later in the Natlan patch in Genshin Impact? I must admit, I haven't been playing recently at all because I didn't have enough memory space to keep all these gacha games on my computer. So for my sanity, I did uninstall Genshin Impact. Sacrifices were made. I tossed Genshin into the ocean. I need to like find some time to catch up and pull it out and play it again. I feel like it would be fun.
But will Rayashki really get into trouble?
The sacrifice to the RNGesus gods. Uninstall Genshin good? But I heard it was so good after I uninstalled it. People have been telling me to re-download. So you have a mother, 60s British girl with apple. And gentle hand nudges Piotr, a motion learned from someone older and wiser.
Piotr, we will not be
Piotr.
defeated. Not by clouds or bears.
August, I don't know if this is the right thing to do. Teach children to fight bears. August might possibly very much actually be a terrible influence. Ooh. This gives me like Western vibes, like small town, nostalgic Western vibes. I expect a tumbleweed to blow over.
Mr. Tortoise is walking very slowly. But no one has left their position. For Rayashki, you little swans must go back to your lake too. Go as fast as you can.
We will.
Don't forget your own job, August.
The children return to their positions and ready themselves.
So, this milky white line is this snowstorm. The average temperature in the Rayashki has reached its highest point in the last 5 years.
Global warming.
Which, together with the abnormally rich air moisture, have produced an unseasonal and odd kind of snow. The weather forecast was wrong. Ley lines were right.
She's tripping. Winsong can't hide her excitement. She leans up on the wall some distance from the event, her pen flying across page after page of notes, until she is compelled to snap back to reality. The assembly before her has barely moved. The snow claims more territory by the minute. Over sea and land, piling up on the railings and rising over boots, large and small. Hope for Yuri? We all hope for Yuri. And distant foghorn accompanies the sight of a flag piercing up into the horizon. Zeno arrives at last. They're just like 3 hours late. The children have been freezing out here.
Our ceremony will begin.
As you command, comrade.
Yes, comrade.
Music, please.
Music, stato. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Okay. All right. Wow. You're a star, August. You're a star. Woo. What were they saying? Loved it. Spectacular. They're so good at setting the atmosphere and vibe of this small town tucked away. Fungus, translate, please. Starts transcribing the whole lyric. There was subtitles? Am I blind? Oh, there were subtitles. But were these accurate? Were these accurate, Fungus? I was getting too much into the music. I didn't even notice the subtitles. Tristan, you knew? I thought you were just like me. You didn't even look at them. Let go of yesterday, let it fade away. Each step paints a brand new day. Oh, it rhymes! And don't look behind, no shadows will be seen in the daylight. Under brighter skies, we leave on our journey. Can we actually play it again? We'll let you.
Music, please.
Oh! Ah. Boo. Boo. He just baited me like that. Music stanto. A letter flutters out towards the anxious crowd. Oh!
To speak to you all, our valued friends in Rayashki. On behalf of Zeno Arms Academy, I am here to announce the details of the Zeno Rayashki cooperation agreement. As many of you have expected, a squad of armed troops will soon be sent to aid you with the critter problem.
What do you think? Is this talking letter better than Miss Radio, or does Miss Radio win?
However, having given it careful consideration,
Careful consideration.
that the town of Rayashki is no longer viable for our
Miss Radio? Are we Miss Radio stands? Miss Radio is a sweetheart, it's true.
that all residents prepare to be
Radio 1000%. I guess the letter is quite evil. Okay, they're telling us they've abandoned us. Love that.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Cooperation?
What?
I love that. The collective. What? Oh, God. No, it's a Cliffy! I'm sure the children here already have abandonment issues, especially of Ghost. We don't need more of that. We don't need more of that. Ah, they are not comrade worthy. Yeah, we already didn't want them, but now that they're saying they don't want us first, it kind of stings, doesn't it? It kind of stings. Pay attention to the story you say. I will not spoil. Okay. But I'm wondering, is this a good stopping point? I feel like we won't be able to get to Vila's story, so I don't know if we should just pace ourselves and enjoy the ride. Is this a good stopping point? Good Days, Bad Days, isn't that a song? No, wait, I'm thinking of Good Girls Go Wild. Isn't that a song? Good girls. We need the foreclosure task force. It's till stage 19, by the way, the story. Part 6, Good Days, Bad Days. The era can shape us, but it can also destroy us. So just relax and take it easy, everyone says. A little traumatizing. It gives me a little bit of a Manus Vindictae vibe. Don't love that. This event is quite long. What do we think? Do we go on to part 6? Next chapter explains quite a bit. Okay, let's wrap up with this part. Let's do part 6 here. Yes. Vila's story is the epilogue of the main event. Why would they do this? Why would they do that? Ooh, I like the set. Ooh.
I don't see the point.
I can picture people like an old granny pulling up a sewing machine. The frowning master of ceremonies straightens the tortoise pattern letter and then shoves it back into the envelope.
The letter conveyed Zeno's decision clearly.
Yeah, they hate
I
us.
suggest we warm ourselves up with a few drinks before we go.
I support that. Let's
you have
drink.
Stolage in town. Better than sitting here dwelling on the things that cannot be changed.
Can we not change it? What if we rip the letter?
Please tell me you have something like cocoa here.
Cocoa. Their long-awaited guest stretches lazily, as if no one is around, and sinks into the couch. Let's start tickling his feet. The tension in the air hangs like fumes waiting to ignite.
This is not what we agreed on earlier, Mr. Bertolt.
If you missed her story, you should watch it later on YouTube. Ah, amazing idea. Thank you.
Calm yourself, Vila.
Calm yourself? Evgeny, we're losing everything.
You must be mistaken, my very passionate friend. Zeno sent a warning months ago. The estimated value Rayashki can add to Zeno's program is less than satisfactory. Further support is no longer recommended. Should any new valuable resources be found in the region, please reply to this letter as soon as possible for further assessment. Then we heard back
This
from
feels
Rayashki.
like a setup, yeah.
In fact, the sender was you, Evgeny.
Oh my gosh, he's putting Evgeny on blast.
Yes, it was.
And it was you yourself that argued the most compelling point, I have to say. One that has drawn the higher-ups' attention. And the reason why I was sent here. I believe you wrote, I have total faith in the quality of the people of Rayashki.
Oh, that's very sweet.
Their solidarity, dedication, and motivation have proven invaluable to us.
Evgeny is a nice guy. Honestly, everyone from this little town is so solid. Which say do you prefer? Cute and cuddly, spicy and seductive, or wrapped in bacon and drowned in a special sauce? Me no. I'm not edible. I'm not. No biting. No biting.
I am certain they would carry those same strengths of character and skill to any post, no matter where they were assigned.
He folds the letter and hands it to Vila, her face blank as a canvas.
Zeno accepted my application. Of course, I asked around before making my submission, and Zeno seemed to have a good reputation. It was a golden opportunity to join them.
It is, but do not get us wrong. Our entrance requirements can be most difficult to meet. Zeno only takes
I can't eat pork, so replace it with a beef.
You want some of us to
No. Put more bacon on me.
You never told us anything like that, Yevgeny.
I thought what he said was sweet, like, I believe in the value of my people. They're amazing people. But yeah. On the other side, he did kind of sign them up for employment, didn't he?
Be reasonable, Vila. Some of us deserve this opportunity.
What about the others? We have elders and children. Some of our comrades have been injured and even died in the mine.
Oh no.
Sacrifices?
He gave them a long-term job. Long-term employment in this economy. Not bad.
Relax, my friend.
But what are the benefits like?
That's why we sent our very best biological control squad. We will escort you to the nearest shelter.
Another wave upon relentless waves of shock.
Face reality, Vila. I know how much effort we have put into building this town, and I understand you have this dream to fulfill. But we must prepare for the worst. We may have to give up on our Rayashki.
He takes out a document covered in scratch notes and annotations and hands it to her.
Read this.
𝐂𝐚𝐥𝐬 is like an overprotective father who wants the best for everyone, but at the cost of their own autonomy. Yeah, I think so too. He's always thinking he's doing what's best. But he always feels like he has to give in to Zeno to do that. Have a backbone, Yevgeny!
Around 0.0173 kilotons, which is less than 0.275% of our average annual output. The mine is located high within the Arctic Circle, which has entailed significant transportation costs. The harsh environment is also wholly unsuitable for building any permanent processing facilities. In addition, military spending on the region has recently been elevated 3.61 times due to increasing...
We can solve that. We can solve that with the child.
And that number is still rising.
Let's not factor that in. We can fix this.
The region is now incapable of self-management.
No. Just wait until you see our sunflower seed production.
According to the guide on global...
Imagine that's actually how they solve this.
The Office for Disaster Risk Reduction of Zeno Arms Academy, we propose to...
Like they solve this by being the leading supplier of sunflower seeds.
Send a special squad to the region to evacuate all local citizens and subsequently take care of the remaining biological control issues.
This is the worst. What? So they're gonna kick everyone out, still take all their resources, and then dip, is what they're saying.
And our admission standards will be lowered at Zeno's discretion, so that you will all find work with us somewhere.
And they are forcing them into labor. All right then. Okay. Yes. Right. Oh. That's not what they're saying? Are you sure that's not what they're saying? Are you sure that's not remaining biological control issues? What else do they mean about that except for exploiting their materials? I guess they're trying to imply that they're going to take care of the critter issue, but I don't think that's actually what they're going to do. Let's be real. The paper creases and crumbles into a ball in her hands.
I'm sorry, but
Like,
this
or
is
else,
reality.
what? There would be no incentive for them to wipe out all the critters and clean it up when everyone's already evacuated from this tiny, secluded town, is what I'm thinking.
From the start, this ore was the only thing they wanted from us.
Yeah.
The environment here has always been harsh for mining, but we overcame it and sent our shipments to wherever Zeno had need of them.
And I salute each one of you for your work, my friends.
But now, our mission is over.
Oh, speak for yourself, Evgeny. Probably so less people get hurt during evacuation. There's no doubt in anyone's mind, runium has been the town's lifeblood and the key to its survival.
I believe all of you will continue to work hard in your new positions.
Oh no! I'm kind of starting to get the reason why the name of the band is Farewell Rayashki. There's no way! No! Wait, in the trailer it did look like they were all leaving town and... No!
You shouldn't rush to a decision.
Vila was like helping the
We are
elderly
discussing
leave.
Rayashki's future here, Yevgeny. For 6
Just playing
decades,
devil's
the
advocate.
people here have put in great efforts to turn the town into what it is today. We won't leave just because you tell us so.
True.
Our grandparents
Let's protest.
didn't even
Tie
have
yourself to a tree.
construction equipment at the beginning. They built these houses with their own hands. We shipped over the planting soil. We built walls to keep out the wind and snow.
Yeah, they built everything here. This is their life. Within the meeting room's cloistered walls, the air is heavy with moisture once more.
When you came here, you brought books for the children and introduced us to a species different than humans. You became one of us.
The door's full. There are no trees. No! It's over. No.
I'm not happy about this either, Comrade Vila.
I won't buy that, Comrade Yevgeny. This is not just about my dream, but everyone's dream. Or have you forgotten what Rayashki was meant to be?
A utopia built for and by everyone. The voice of a better future. One which would sound across the land and seas. I remember every word of it.
Evgeny's Evgeny's voice is low, but still decisive.
You have my sympathy, friends.
Looks like it.
Zeno has also suffered huge losses in many regions.
He's saying, you know, we suffered a lot by making a bad investment in all of you.
We have lost manpower, territory, armament factories, and even some of our affiliated military schools. Rayashki is but one of these losses.
This is not really what they need to hear right now. They don't need to hear that supporting their livelihoods is a loss. He's a terrible pep talker. He should take lessons for that. I think he's referring to the storm. Ah!
We know how you feel right now.
He shrugs his shoulders, his face a picture of unhelpfulness.
But Zeno has his own problems to be faced.
That is true.
And investing in these new industries, purchasing fancy equipment, all these things Rayashki will need. All of this takes money. and even Zeno must be economical.
Shouldn't the people in Rayashki also benefit from these global benefits Zeno has promised?
We will get there, my friend. Maybe slowly, but we will get there. Trust me, Zeno has done everything they can for you.
I low-key don't like Bertolt. Actually, you know, I just realized his name was Bertolt. And all I can think about is the Attack on Titan song now in my head. Dun, 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 dun.
We need to keep our eyes on our goals and stay on the right course, so that we won't get lost.
I would hate him, but he's hot. No! Don't fall for it! He's just a young worker making his way. Bertoldo. He leans towards Vila, providing an unnecessary whisper.
I know how much faith these people have in you, and I believe you can show them a different perspective about these coming changes.
He's leaving it to her to persuade all of them. Dirty, dirty.
Of course. This will also help you during the
Dirty, dirty, dirty.
Good luck, my friend.
Bertolt, surprisingly a layered character. Yeah, this is quite realistic. Like big corpo, acquiring other companies, their assets and things like that, not seeing a return and they're just cutting their losses. And in the end, it's like, not like they wanted it to be a bad investment kind of thing, but just, it's so removed from empathy when you're telling a whole town of people to move. Hello, 𝐂𝐚𝐭. Hello, hello. Bold of you to think Vila wants to join Zeno. Exactly. I feel like she would go back to swimming in the ocean rather than join Zeno. Alright. Interesting, interesting. Is this the first time we're actually meeting people from Zeno? I feel like during the Green Lake event we heard mentions of them, but I don't recall meeting people from there. Stopping here is good. Thank you. Thank you. Other than Lilia. Oh, that's true. Oh. So is Leilani. Really? Leilani too? No way. Interesting, interesting, interesting. All right, and this is quite perfect timing to end after we do some rolls because my mouse is out of battery and now I'm just using my trackpad and it's a very sad experience. Charge your mices, everyone. Check on your mices. Your little micey. Boop, boop.
I don't like wearing too many accessories on my head.
Oh, thank you for the code. Thank you, Fungus. Let me collect some little bit here. The trackpad life. Oops, so I'm that late. That's right, 𝐂𝐚𝐭. What do you have to say for yourself? Where's your doctor's note? Industry and mermaid. Industry and mermaid. It is interesting getting Vila to be a representation of a mermaid, something so from the nature versus this industrial movement. That's a nice juxtapose. Story of Rayashki. Oi! Thank you. All right. Oh! She's so pretty! Oh! It's a rerun of 6! Wow! That feels like it's so soon for a rerun. Is it? It feels like it hasn't been so long ago. But I guess it has. All right, let's try our best here. I want the little boy. I want the little boy. I feel like I am close to our next one, and I think we're guaranteed because of we got Miss New Babel, so I mean. Vila's story is an epilogue for the main story, so you can't start anyway, I think. Yeah, I think the best we can do if we don't have enough time is probably just watch it after it's all done, which is sad. Okay, how far are we in? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Babel. Okay, we're about 65. We're 65 in. All right, 65 in. We're actually so close and we're guaranteed. But will we get Augusta is the real question. Let's see. Wow, it really is just 6 days left. Oh, okay, let's go. Are you saying I was this close? I was this close to Marcus? Oh!
Thank you for inviting me, Miss Vertin. A typical room is more than fun.
Oh,
by the way,
she's talking about Verdun. Oh, she's so pretty though. Wow. Do you happen to have a swimming pool? Let's get her a swimming pool. We'll get you a swimming pool. No Auguste though. No Auguste. No Auguste. But we got Vila. GG. Yes. Not bad. We're going for another 10. Let's see if we get Auguste. Auguste.
So, Miss Suitcase Keeper, are you the quiet type in this group too?
Wow! This was nice. All right then. Wow. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. We got 2 Miss Moissons as well. Her new skin that I put her in is so gorgeous. 2 Augustes. And a click. Very nice. Very nice. After losing all the 50-50s at 1.7, the luck has come back. That's wild. But true. Wild but true. Alright, let's see. Let's see how she looks, shall we?
What? Oh, I see.
Let's get this. Ah, she's so gorgeous.
Oh, Miss Vertin, I suggest we spend more time together like this.
Yes.
To share more ideas and philosophy.
Yes, to discuss philosophy. The thing I love the most. Oh, her little chibi is adorbs. She's so pretty. I feel like she would have been the one to teach Auguste how to paint, wouldn't she? She's got the painter brushes and everything. The style works so well with the aesthetic of this patch too, the different shades of brown. kind of like all this fall color palette. Love her glove. Love the little mermaid scalies. She's got pockets. We love. And her eyes are so pretty. The flowers in the hair. Okay, other fit. Ooh! Does she actually become a mermaid? There's no way she actually becomes a mermaid when you insight to her, right? There's no way. This must just be the splash art, right? Yeah, like in her little chibi form, she got 2 bare feet. She's a Rusalka? We shall say mermaid as the equivalent. Is it very different? Oh, it's so pretty how it goes up her arm. So pretty. Only an illustration. No. Russian fish lady. Ah. She does the H2O thing when she transforms. When she touches water. Okay. Rusalka mermaid. Fish is fish. Fish is fish. Fish is fish. Rise the fish. How pretty.
Oh, Miss Burton, I suggest we spend more time.
How pretty, how pretty.
There are only 2 places in the human world where I felt free to show my skills. The first was Rayashki, and the other.
Oh, wait, she's so sweet. What a sweet talker. Verdant gets all the ladies, truly.
These paint stains and water spots were left after class. The children get so excited when they're focused on their work, but I actually like the mess. It makes for a dazzling display.
Right, if you pull one more clip, I'ma pull her. You can do it! Do it!
You had a productive day and deserve a relaxing
Oh,
night. No reason for anyone to get in your way.
She's such a big sister mom dynamic. That's such a nice thing to say. All right, and let's see where Augustus. Where are you hiding? Where are you hiding? Don't make me look at the D, please. Where is he? Oh, this Miss Moissan's skin, like this splash art, is just so gorgeous. It makes me want to build her, though I have no idea what she does. Where is he? No, he's next to the D.
I know how to treat a new friend like you.
Cute! And what's this? How he spells his little autograph. Is this in Russian, or did he spell his name wrong? He draws a smiling flower. That is adorable. Of Goosey. Even Villains is different. I love that. You got the portrait. Oh, the bear is insane. Greetings. At incantation rank 1, 2, 3, mental damage is increased. Okay, mental damage dealer. So cute. Boop. Oh. And still at Rayashki too. Wait, his chibi is so cute. His hair looks so floofy. His hair looks so floofy in the chibi. So cute. The bright yellow suckies. The bright yellow suckies. This looks kind of like a snow fennec foxy, doesn't it? Oh, cute. He's actually wearing such formal looking clothes underneath the coat, but he's all bundled up in adorbs. He's the first unit that where he's placed in the team slots matter. Okay, interesting. He's so skinny. Feel like starving him. He's just lanky, I think. He's warm, yeah. So cute. I'm gonna swap him into my starting screen. I need to alternate him with Vila. Oh, and you wanted us to check out Ju's voice lines too because they may have changed, right? We can do that. Oh my god, the D and Horrorpedia are next to each other. I guess they do belong together. Where is he? Where is he? Where are you? Where are you? By time. Let's do that. By time. What does that mean? Oh! A key.
The floating lady likes to share her tea with me.
Floating lady?
So very much to talk about.
Floating lady?
She invites me to visit her in her room. And there,
Polty?
teacups and carrots can
No,
go
it can't be.
bigger or smaller.
Baby
It smells
blue?
beautiful. Just like Rayashki.
Yeah, with the tea
You'll
set and
know it
everything,
when you
right?
see it.
That makes sense. Alice. Oh, that's so cute! Like a little kiddo hanging out with Alice.
Jet, you must ask before touching a fellow comrade's head. Jet, you must ask before touching a fellow comrade's head.
He's so cute! I respect you, comrade. I respect. I respect. But you're so rude. Petting someone without consent. My finger slipped. So cute. Alright, let's check out her voice lines.
One,
They actually change.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's see, maybe morning?
I'm used to waking up early and then 1, 2, 3.
The first encounter. Oh, okay.
请问这里是？哦，这是要我把手放上去的意思吗？好，我放上去了。
Wow!
It's an arcane skill? An arcane skill makes me speak your language, and you speak mine? I think I've heard it before. When
That's
and where
so
exactly?
Wow! I like how they use the same voice actress, but I feel like it's similar to if you speak another language, you just have such a different, almost like personality when you speak different languages. Don't you think? I feel like when she speaks English, she seems more naive and bumbling and cute than when she speaks Mandarin.
请问这里是？
When she speaks Mandarin, she does still
这是
give
要
off
我
the
把手
pure
放上去的意思吗？
kind of feeling,
我放
but
上
it's
去了。
different.
You mean it's an arcane skill? An arcane skill makes me speak your language? and
I like
you
how she
speak
ties it in
mine?
like this too, with the
I
story.
think I've heard it before.
All the
When and
dolls
where
speak in their
exactly?
native language. Ooh. We have something specific for the dolls. Not sure. I enjoy hearing other people speak their language. Yeah, it's so nice.
I have my wooden dolls as assistants, and I remember every formula of the liquors. All I need to start a
I feel like I
town
can't take her
just to
too
make the
seriously
curious
after
in
the
a
event
space.
though, because I know she's just such a
So,
her tail actually whips.
stand in the wilderness?
I didn't think they actually animated her tail. Did you see that tail little flip? Oh my, oh my, oh my.
What? Oh, I see. The game of who talks first. All right. It starts after I count from 1 to 9. Look, this one doesn't count.
Doesn't count. Doesn't count. Cute. I like that. That's such a nice touch to change. Oh, Right. I never noticed she has a tail. Yeah. She does, she does, she does. Silly horse lady and her toys. Back at it again. Exactly. She's such a disaster. Alright, everyone. Thank you so much for coming by for our first playthrough of the Farewell Rayashki story. We'll continue again next week, but our next stream will be this Saturday. Usual time, 8 p.m. EST, 5 p.m. PST for Star Rail. It's been a little bit since we've done Star Rail, but the last time we left off, we did meet our little girly pop Firefly. So excited to see where the rest of that goes. And just a friendly reminder that our 1 year Annie celebration will be next Saturday on the 31st. And if you'd like to participate, feel free to check out the form in the pinned comment to see how you can be involved. Yes. Thank you. How do you even see things behind the sunflower? Alright, thank you so much, everyone, and I'll see you all next time. And check out my cover that I released this week. Plug. Queen, no. The other one. The Keshi one.
You must ask before touching a fellow comrade's head.